like there's so many gurus saying this and that, but you don't really know where to go, and you end up like doom scrolling and just thinking that you're actually being productive, but you're not. We were going at it for like a year and a half. We spent a lot of money, like nearly like 10 15 grand, bro. So it's rough.
I think it was a bit more.
Yeah,
A bit more than that.
Where are you at with the agency right now?
we're at like around 11.5k.
That's what's up. And in how much time?
Like 2.5 months.
At the end of the day, none of us actually want to be on sales calls all day or, calling leads every day, but you want to be kind of taking a step back, hiring people, letting them fill those roles, and you just kind of take a managerial role.
All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Enver and Abdullah.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
They're two of my mentees. They joined me about like 2 months ago. Guys, kind of tell me, like, what made you guys join me?
I think Abdullah is best faced to answer that question.
well, I don't know. One day I was just doom scrolling on YouTube, and I saw his video, and I kind of resonated with it because he was talking about paid ads and how to strategize it properly, and it made a lot of sense, and there's a lot of value in there. So I was like, oh, this guy's actually talking a lot of sense. So then I was like, you know what? Let me just send him a DM and see what he's got to say. And then ever since then, our agency blew to the moon.
Where are you at with the agency right now?
We're at like around 11.5k.
That's what's up. And in how much time?
Like 2.5 months.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But like, tell me about like kind of the process of what we did within those 2 months.
So when you came into the when you came and we started working together, sorry, that kind of sus.
We came in, we set a baseline. What's going on? What are we doing? You kind of got an understanding of our business. And then you answered any questions that we had. But first, you actually kind of guided us as to where we wanted to go. And then you helped us navigate that journey. And any questions we had along the way, you would be there. He would be there and he would answer our questions. And definitely helped us a lot. And sometimes, especially when you're just starting out, you just need some form of validation and approval, right? You're doing all these things, you're not really seeing much revenue, so you're just questioning whether anything you do is right or wrong. So sometimes just saying like, yes, that's the spirit, or just keep going, or you got it, is motivating enough to just keep you going to the next day. And when you take things day by day, it really does help you get to where you want to be.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And like, definitely, like at the start, like we were in solar, we weren't making much money from there, and we were kind of lost into what other niche. We tapped into home theater, but we ran paid ads and went wrong, so we were just kind of lost into what to do and where to go. But as soon as we hopped on the call with Kieran, he provided us the information that we needed in order to grow.
For sure. And how long were you going at it in solar?
A while. We were going at it for like a year and a half.
And tell them, how much money do you guys spend in solar?
We spent a lot of money, like nearly like 10 15 grand, bro. So it's rough.
I think it was a bit more.
Yeah.
A bit more than that, but you can find out more about that on our channel.
Go ahead. Post your channel.
You can find it up here.
Find it down below.
Find it somewhere here on the screen.
And like, what's changed since kind of making that revenue that you're making now? Like, what's opened up? Like, what are you guys doing now?
I feel like now we can consistently close deals, and we have the confidence to scale and grow, right, in the right and the most efficient way without wasting our time. Because with the information on internet like YouTube, like there's so many gurus saying this and that, but you don't really know where to go, and you end up like doom scrolling and just scrolling thinking that you're actually being productive, but you're not, because you're just watching videos and not taking action. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, bro.
Just information overload, and you're like, where do I start? Because you can do this, or you can do that, you can do this, you can do that, so you end up doing nothing. And I think that's happened to a lot of people. And one thing that once you do start making some money is actually very productive is that you go from operational duties to like more thinking about how you can scale, how you can install processes and systems so that you can scale and kind of take your hand off the wheel a little bit. Because at the end of the day, none of us actually want to be on sales calls all day or calling leads every day, but you want to be kind of taking a step back, hiring people, letting them fill those roles, and you just kind of take a managerial role. So we are noticing more and more that we are taking on those roles, and I only hope that this is the trajectory that we follow. And then once that SMMA business is kind of in place, then we can transfer into other niches and other business lines, and then just take over the entire world.
Yeah, so your goal is to kind of just like scale the agency, bring it to the next level, and then from there see what you do with other types of businesses, basically.
Yes, sir.
Just an entry into the world of business, let's say.
Yeah, I feel like SMMA is definitely like the best entry into the world of business. We were speaking about this yesterday, and it was like, um, it opens your eyes. Like you don't have to really invest at the start to make money in a way, right? In a way, you don't really have to invest because it's still like a service. But you learn everything. You learn marketing, paid ads, sales, dealing with clients. I don't know, whatever you deal with, and it's kind of like a good model to entry level model.
Yeah. So a lot of stress, but it's worth the pain. That's all I can say.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else before we kind of just hop off?
It's all about the stress threshold, right? The more stress you can handle as a man, the more you are able to actually do, because anything you do requires stress. Tate emphasizes it. You see many other kind of motivational or kind of inspiring people also speaking about it, because ultimately life is just a puddle of stress. And the role of a business owner who is not acting as like a manager within the business is to just manage that stress, because you don't want your employees to feel stressed, right? They're getting their paycheck. They want to know that everything is very safe, and that's kind of one way some people like to live their life. But if you want to go above and beyond, then you have to be willing to take up on more stress. And if you're able to do that, then you can do anything. So definitely managing that stress is something that you should do. The way we like to do it is, activities, gym, jujitsu, martial arts, anything, just kind of let it out. If not, you go crazy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, like also just thanks for inviting me over to you guys' house. That was super cool. Thanks for allowing me. We had that conversation when we were walking before.
Yeah.
Like I started getting goosebumps of just like meeting like-minded people like you guys. So thanks for that. And yeah,
No, it's
just
definitely our pleasure to host you here, and we'd love to have many more opportunities where we do see more people like this. We like to show you our country, show you anything we can, and give you everything we have to offer, and hopefully one day you do the same for us, right? Because this
yeah,
is
man.
just the beginning of a long brotherhood, and that's eventually what you do get out of this mentorship program. It's not just a mentor, but you get a friend, and you get an entry into kind of this whole new world, let's call it.
I'm probably like kind of a lifelong friend. He lives. If you guys don't know, he lives in Dubai most of the time.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
depends. We're just kind of all over
So
the
like
place.
yeah, and my goal is to move to Dubai. So at least like I have like-minded friends and people to kind of go about, and that's just the power of networking. So yeah, I
That's life.
appreciate it, guys, and yeah,
Appreciate you.
thanks for hopping on.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you, bro.
See you.